So if you've been in this anime community for a while, you would eventually find out that it is very much so sectioned off into different groups of people. Some that will only watch the anime, then there would be another where they only read the manga, and will try to shove down your throat on how it's so much better. Another group of people are the ones who watch the most unknown anime, and I'm not talking about stuff like mushishi. Like if you're someone who watches a shit ton of anime and have essentially no friends, basically describing myself, then you would maybe heard of mushishi. But I'm talking about stuff like Baku and Campus Guardrass, and I totally didn't go on Mall to find the most unknown shit. But these guys will tell everyone that what they watch is trash because it is quote unquote overrated, just because everyone has seen it, something like Demon Slayer or whatever. And we'll go on about how what they watch is elite and all about that stuff. Essentially just hearing them talk will make you want to drown in your own vomit. I know, I have. Then comes the dub versus sub group of people. Now for me, I watch both. Like I don't mind either or. Like I'll watch something like Inoboku SS in dub because it's not a show I really have to pay attention to as much as, let's say, Attack on Titan. And I just recently heard what the English dub sounds like for season 4. And once you see the difference, you'll know yourself which is better. Now there was this anime that was released in the early 2000s called Ghost Stories. Most probably you've heard about it, and if you were to ask anybody who has seen the anime, then they will tell you that the dub for this anime is single-handedly the best dub of all time. And I can stand by that, just like how I can stand by my mom saying that she will disown me if she keeps seeing wallpapers of waifus on my PC. But nothing shall stop me. That was the most virgin thing I could have ever said, but that does not matter. So Ghost Stories is about a group of kids encountering paranormal shit, which is in its own pretty simple, but let me make one thing clear. When you watch this with the English dub, seeing paranormal stuff is the last thing you will think about when watching this. I would do a side-by-side of the Japanese sub and with the English dub, so you get a good context of everything.
なんだよそれ。どうしたの？その写真。私、去年1年間東京の病院に入院してて、その時優しくしてくれた患者さんにそっくりで。桃子さん、その患者さんの名前は？かやこさん。ママだよそれ。え？あ、それで宮の下。
She looks like... Careful! No, that picture. When I volunteered at the wonderful Exodus homosexual conversion camp, I met this woman who was there who looked a lot like that lesbian, woman.
By any chance, you don't remember what her name was?
Kayako? That's our mother! What? I'm so sorry. Praise God.
かと思った。だって、また一人ぼっちになっちゃったんだもの。でも、その白旅が生き返ってくれて、私にはできない。When he died, I was so sad that I would never hear that voice again. His laugh. His funny little requests.
Touch me.
His reprimands.
Touch me harder.
Now that you understand what this dub is and are essentially very confused on how this was even allowed, let me explain. So the original Japanese dub did absolutely garbage in Japan and was very low scored, which I think it's fair because even I wouldn't watch this shit even if it meant COVID going away. I would rather watch Boku no Pico. Actually, what? Never mind. Fuck that. So since it did so bad in Japan, the studio that made the anime said to ADV, the guys who did the dub, that do whatever it takes to make this dumpster fire of an anime a hit, and I think in my book it is amazing. The team essentially threw away the original script that they were given and just changed everything about the character. But they were told to stick to some stuff like don't change how stuff happens, as the ghosts were based on Japanese or Asian ghost stories. But the cast of the dub literally said whatever the fuck came to their mind, and apparently they would all rush in to the recording studio so that they could start off the line for the part, and the actors would have to follow up from that. Also, from what is known is that a lot of the lines were just ad-libs, so they just came up with stuff on the spot, and well, at first this dub wasn't quite liked by the anime community, but come on, when you see this now, it's a fucking masterpiece. It was literally the original abridged anime, and honestly I couldn't believe that this was the official English dub. I thought I took the wrong medicines again after the last time when I thought Sakura was a useful character. Now if they were to do this dub in this day and age, it would get cancelled so quick that it would make Usain Bolt look slow as fuck. But then again, redo of a healer is airing right now, and I don't know how that's happened. If you watch any more of this dub, you'll see them make fun of everything, including stuff about animes and even making fun of the animation style of the anime itself. Like if you're looking for an anime just for the dub, this is the one. I mean, though the jokes haven't really aged well, Like, if you're the type to get offended really easily, I guess don't watch it. But apparently the animation studio actually really liked the dub and were happy to air it. In the end, the animation studio Animax got exactly what they pled for, and that is to turn this anime into a success, while not at first but eventually did. Also, a lot of the cast members for this are pretty well known. Voice actors today, like Chris Patton, who played Hajime Aoyama, was also Greed in Full Metal Alchemist. Hilary Hagg, who played Yui from Angel Beats, and then there's Greg Ayres, who played Kaoru Hitachian from Uran High School Host Club. I think they did what they needed to make the show a hit, and as they were asked and delivered. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you later.
Keep living like this, I'ma die too.